If somebody asks me, what's one thing that you notice about a successful patient who is using GLP? And mind you, success being defined as losing weight effectively, maintaining muscle mass, feeling great throughout the entire thing, and being able to get down to the lowest dose possible for maintenance. You know what those people do? They took the time to ask the questions and create a meal rotation for themselves that works for their lifestyle, whatever that. And when I say whatever that looks like, I mean their life, right? They either work at night or they work during the day, a regular 9 to 5, 7 to 11, whatever their work life balance looks like, they are still able to create a meal rotation that works for them in their season of life. Hi, I'm Evelyn. Welcome to Evelyn's Desk for Live Life Weight Loss, where we talk about all things GLP and maintenance. Let's get into this. There is this saying that when you don't plan, you are planning to fail. And the same can be true for eating to lose weight and or maintain. See, having a meal, a lot of the time, if you haven't planned ahead of time, that means that you are making a decision every single day, 3 to 5 times a day, if you're having snacks. And that can lead to decision fatigue around food. And that is when you end up in the driveway or the drive-through, for McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King's, whatever, the fast food, right? Chick-fil-A, whichever one. And that, after you do it so many times, that can lead to you not getting to where you need to be. You can you can undo the effects of the GLP medication that you are on for weight loss, because you are now just kind of you're fluidly going with whatever happens that day, making decisions on the go, and therefore that's something else that you have to think about right then and there. And again, decision fatigue is a real thing. What I see with successful maintenance is that people settle into a routine. And that is, when it comes to whatever they are doing as far as exercise, and especially with meals. And that will look like meal planning. That may look like putting a specific order for a meal delivery service. That may look like, whatever they stashed in the freezer for a later day. They make decisions ahead of time and they ask questions. They create a rhythm for themselves that works for them. Another thing that they accomplish because of this rhythm that they fall into is that they don't have as much decision fatigue around food. They know that a specific time of the day is coming and they already have a meal ready in the refrigerator or in the freezer that is ready to pop either in the microwave or get warmed up on the stove, and it's ready to go. Like, they're good. And that could also be a protein shake. I mean, you do what you need to do, right, to get the nutrition that you need. That creates a sense of normalcy that a lot of people have not gotten to when it comes to food. When food becomes less emotionally charged and less mentally exhausting, and something important happens. Decision fatigue, it starts to go away. You stop spending time trying to figure out how to do everything. And that is when consistency becomes easier to do. And see, in the weight loss space, this is something that people need to understand, that it's important. And that is whether you are on a GLP or not. Consistency with food is key here. And because at the end of the day, with or without the medication, your body still needs to be nourished. It still needs consistency with that nourishment. GLPs, they may change your appetite, but they don't change your relationship with food. That is why learning how to eat in a sustainable way matters so much. So even though nutrition coaching can seem tedious, like it's going to take a long time and you may not see results right away, it is so important and so helpful towards being able to successfully maintain the weight off. See, the thing is that you can do these things on your own. It's going to take time. There's going to be second guessing, and you're going to hit roadblocks that may push you right back to the beginning. But when you have somebody helping you through nutrition coaching, meals become easier, more easily automated. There's less second guessing. You're gonna have a cheerleader behind you saying, hey, you can do this. But most importantly, you will have somebody who will guide you and say, hey, what you are thinking of doesn't quite work that way, the way that you are thinking that it does. Here's how to do it better. And that in turn will save you time and headaches. See, additionally, that's going to help you to have less emotionality around food. And having less emotionality around food is going to help you to have less decision fatigue around food, making it easier to move past it and be able to have that consistency that you are needing and that your body needs. And over time, life is going to start to feel a lot more normal. At Live Light, this is what we help people build to get to that place where eating is not such an emotional roller coaster that creates decision fatigue. It's not just weight loss, it's the whole routine, and a routine that is realistic for you in your life, in this season of life. And if you are still feeling like making decisions around food is exhausting, know that you don't have to do this alone. You can start with the free GLP Success and Maintenance Guide, or reach out to one of us so that we can help you through this journey of wellness and working your way towards having that consistency and normalcy around food and food intake. Because let's face it, at some point, GLP starts feeling a lot less about weight loss and a lot more about successful routines that will help you to maintain it off. And when food decisions start feeling less like a constant battle, it's going to alleviate you, and it's going to feel lighter mentally and physically. That's where we want you to get.